Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj, and I have to go fix this again. You know, it didn't happen for the longest time. Where it like rolls the display. Anyways, neither here nor there. We are ready to rock and roll. Got some food here. And let's get locked and loaded, shall we? All right. How's that? Interesting. Whoa. Well, what do you see? Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Paint leaves. Yeah, but that means those shoes were over here in the yellow paint. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, excuse me. See if we can find Eldoon. It's Eldoon's Playhouse. I wonder why. Oh. I have a package at my door. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. So, I guess we're not getting in there. That seems kind of BS. But, alright. I'm gonna try to go talk to Wocky Kitaki. Alright, well, there's definitely something up with his girl. Sounds like she's a scam artist. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, no shit, that doctor was... It's a G thing, baby. Two loped out brothers going crazy. Yes, I edited that song for this. I'm not gonna get banned because of it. Bo shizzle. Okay. No, it does not. Let's show him the gun. Yeah, but his angle is... Shouty. Pick up a shouty. A 40 shouty. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. But it might not have been you. Let me go back to the mansion in the park. There's something we're missing. You know what I mean? Actually, no, they're not. Oh, well, in that case, yes, but... I wanted to look at the bike because I think something's stuck. More panties. Okay. 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 Here come the snacks. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Wow. No. Well, this could be interesting information. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. First, pour the plaster until it's full. Okay. Okay. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Thud. There's an abnormality in the footprint. I can already see it. Well, that's definitely Wocky Kitaki. Science! Okay. Okay. Next, the ink. Stomp. Thud. Okay. No. Oh. Oh yeah, we did the green ones. Match found. Yeah, we got one more. Okay. Last print. Okay, so let's... Now, the good thing is tonight, I believe, if I remember correctly, we can actually do look at our outlay for our cruise. The events that are going to be on the cruise. So they already showed all the excursions that are available. But tonight we'll actually get to see the events, when they're going to be happening, where they're going to be happening. So we can start slowly planning our schedule when we're on our cruise in September. And then on top of it all, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we have a little trip planned before then. We're going back to Vegas. And we're actually going back to the Luxor too. And the reason being is that we decided we wanted to try the all-inclusive. And we went with the MGM one because we felt it gave the most value for the dollar. So for example, the all-inclusive there starts at $330, and I think we paid $392 because number one, it's a weekend, and we did upgrade to the tower. Now I still think it's a pretty good deal. Basically, it's $60 extra, and we get to be in the tower rooms, which are really nice and have been refurbished. And it includes, like I said, it includes total of 6 meals. You're going to get a lunch and a dinner the day you arrive, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on your middle day when you're there all day, and you get a breakfast before you check out. So not a shabby deal. And then you get your 2 show tickets and you get your 2 tickets for the roller coaster. Now, I'm not a huge roller coaster person, and who knows, I might try to see if I can just give those to somebody, because I don't think we're gonna use them. That reminds me of the slippers. Oh, did the slippers belong to Eldoon? But it matches a pair of things that we have, right? But we could show the bottom. All right, let's do this. Okay, we do have a discussion. Sorry, making my notes. So yeah, we figured we wanted to give it a shot and let people know what they think of it. So I'm also working on, and I know I mentioned this before, but I'm actually trying to get some art and some stuff put together to create a travel specific channel that's separate from the video game stuff. And I think that my video game themed channel is making it hard for our travel content to get discovered. So I think I'm gonna break out another channel that'll have all of our travel content. I will probably repost a lot of our old travel content in there to be contiguous and whole, if that makes sense. And I would really like to see our, we put a lot of effort into it. And I could just weekly add new travel content, adding the old content in there, and then slowly adding in new content as well. I would keep the other content that's already on this channel there, but it would not have the focus that it does now. And I just think that that's a wiser solution, because put a lot of work into this, and it's really sad when you only get a couple hundred views, especially when you see other content that doesn't seem as well produced, and you see it get 2,000-3,000 views, and it's like from the same size channel that you are, and it's kind of frustrating. Yes, I did this the wrong way.
Take that!
Got to keep those notes for chapter breaks. By the way, thanks anybody came by. I saw a bunch of people popping in and out. Appreciate it. do enjoy that. But yes, so we're gonna go back to the. I did think about taking the Excalibur, because the Excalibur was the other option that you had. But weirdly enough, the Excalibur upgraded rooms were a little more expensive than the Luxor upgraded rooms in the tower. So I was like, I'm not gonna spend more if I can get a room like we had. The only thing I need to do is make sure the room's up high. I got really, and I'd like for it to be a strip view. I don't mind if it's a pool view, that's okay too, but I would prefer, if we could get it, a strip view would be really nice. Anyways, moving forward, so we're gonna see some of the eateries now. When we go, it's gonna be after the 31st of May. We're not going until the 5th, which is a Friday. We're actually gonna drive out early in the morning, so we have a lot of time there. So we'll probably be leaving our house like 6:30 in the morning. I say that, it could be 8. We'll see. Plus a stop along the way, probably in Barstow, and then getting into around noonish. We'll see if we can get our room at that time. If not, you know, it's fine. Well, someone else from the clinic theoretically was there. Well, I think we just proved that they're at least some way linked. I also need to get back into our exercise routine. I keep saying that because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get in shape by the time for this Vegas trip, but I do want to have a little more shape and tone by the time I get to our trip in September. We are like 120 days away, 121, 120 days, like right around there. So almost right at the 4-month mark before we go. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, you know, tone out and get really tight before then, but you know, anything that you can do helps, as they say. Now, well, at least we can explore the clinic now. I see their slippers missing. Got it. Sandals. Okay. Pretty dang close. Got a toe print. No, but what if we do that on the slipper too? Looks like a bunch of cocaine. So we have 2 toe prints. Doctor's office. No. The fingerprint stuff.
Take that!
We find the buttons. And I'm assuming only they're going to use each number once. I assume. Well, we know that 7, 9 are already used, so it's a 2, 5 or 5, 2. I'm going to go with 5, 2. Oh, so I guess I have to keep dusting it until it shows up.
Take that!
Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, see, so I had to do it until all the key, because I didn't do the back key because I didn't think it mattered, but okay, let's try. Huh? I mean, I only had to guess 2 numbers. I'm going to save this now because I need to get back to work because I'm running a little over. So you're gonna have to forgive. I already saved. We're all good. So yes, that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank everybody that came by, everybody that watched, anybody that was hanging out. I appreciate it. I think we got it's one of those things where I didn't feel like I accomplished much, but we actually did. We dug in a lot into this case. That being said, like I said, we do have another trip coming up. Oh, hold on. We do have another trip coming up. Looking forward to it. It'll be fun. I'm excited to do a value proposition video. And we're gonna try to do it so we tell you what the prices are normally and how much we pay for the all-inclusive. So right now our bottom line is roughly like $392, $394, something like that. So we have to compare what does the room cost normally, and then add in the resort fees, parking fees, all that kind of stuff, plus the meal costs. How much would the show cost, and how much would the roller coaster cost? Now you're gonna say, hey, you have lost value because you're not using those roller coaster tickets. This is true, but I'm going to count that in there as value, and I will put a little disclaimer on it too, just to be like, hey, we didn't use the tickets. It would be nice if you could swap those for something else. The problem is there's no other real... Like, it'd be nice if you could switch those for, like, Bodies or Titanic. That would be kind of neat. Not particularly shows, per se, but in that vein of the roller coaster, an attraction. But anyways, till next time, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. And make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on the channel if you're enjoying the content. Till next time, bye now.